we might need to tilt.
I think we're live. We need to behave ourselves, Meg.
Hey,
oh, we're turning
everybody.
it. We're turning it.
Well, I just had to rotate it a tiny bit.
Meg's being Meg's tickling me, and
This is how we're gonna play
should
this?
I not tell them that?
This is how it. So yeah, I'm the one who started it. Then yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
That's right.
No.
Hey,
this
everybody.
guy is being a turd.
Bruce is no tickling in
very
church.
much started
Yeah.
with him being a turd,
What?
and I had to defend myself. That is what's happening.
Tickling me.
Let's pretend you weren't doing the same thing.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
know.
Okay.
I know. Hey, y'all. How we doing?
You all know.
Well, you got the tie in the back. Actually, it's my
the
musical.
shenanigans. Oh yeah, get the musical tie. It's
my
fun.
musical tie.
It's fun.
It you gotta turn it on. Yeah.
This was a gift from the choir.
It's a gag
The
gift.
choir's here at the
You
the
play
church.
a C, then a D, then a D, F, G, A, B. Got a C major scale right in your tie.
Do the black keys work too, or is it just
No.
Okay.
No. It doesn't quite fit around my neck. Maybe it does. A little tight.
Is it? Oh.
A little tight. I don't know what it has, Leffy. I don't think it's just a little speaker. Whoa, hello. The little thing up here, it has the speaker, so it's just included.
Oh wait, can you go like?
Nah, it doesn't work very well. Yeah, this is one of those
fun.
gifts that you get at like Chuck E. Cheese if you get a whole bunch of skee ball tickets.
I love that gift.
And yeah, this was
You
fun.
wore it. They gave it to you for Christmas.
Yeah, I wore it at Christmas.
And that wasn't the only thing they gave him, but but you did wear it that evening until you were like, okay, it's too tight on my neck.
Yeah, so welcome to welcome to my church office.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all, during the academic year, we have an extra service on Sunday afternoons for families and kids that are special needs. And so that's why we changed the time of our live stream. We stick around after the morning services and get ready to do that. So we've got a free hour to chat with all of you. And I'm happy to do so. Who all is here? We've been talking for a few minutes. Haven't even said hi to y'all. There's Alden.
Don't play the upper tones. I like the upper tones. I'm actually a high horn player.
Yeah.
It's my specialty.
Let's see. Kira's here, and Leffe, and Alden, and Sagi, and Maury, and Dan is here. Greetings, Dan. And Sean Bean is here. There's Bruce. Bruce, we got your package. It's back at the house. Thank you very much for sending some DVDs to us.
Yes.
Got that on Friday. That was great. See, Matt's here, and Steven, and Maury, and there's Heidi. Hi, Heidi. And Music Fan 21 is here. Brown is keeping it brown. There's Bill. And Jimmy and David, rock on, y'all. Thanks for joining us. Today there's Tursk. What's up, Brian?
Hello.
Wow. Just past 5 a.m. Well, y'all in Australia joining us in the middle of the night.
Where Maury is.
Y'all get special points.
Absolutely incredible.
For sure, for being here. And happy
incredible.
to have you. It's going to be a fun little bit of time.
Flicker Sean Bean, that is how a Sunday should be. Lazy Sunday.
My lazy Sunday starts when I get home. After all this, it's going to be, okay, I made it. Just wake me up tomorrow, y'all. Yep, absolutely. Excellent. So, yeah, we got people here from all over the world. Thanks for joining us today, friends. It's good to have you with us. Thank you, Kier. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, let me know, and I will. Brian, who says after? We got incense.
Hey,
well, where do you think the incense is from? They got to burn something.
We don't have incense at this church. They don't do that here.
Oh man. Well, we had a Excuse me for a second. Excuse me.
We just ate bagels, so we're both a little like
Jersey bagels
right now.
did the trick
Bread.
for me.
The bread.
So
Well, no, it's. Wait, what did you have? Oh, you had sausage.
Mm-hmm.
And cheese.
I had a breakfast sandwich.
I'm all because I had cream cheese on my bagel. I couldn't help
That was
it.
the chive cream cheese, right?
Yeah, it's delightful.
It is
My
good,
breath
isn't
probably doesn't smell very good.
No, your
but-
breath is fine. Jimmy.
Jimmy, no.
It's a special
no.
kind of church.
No.
We had a lovely week this past week, and I'm looking forward to this week as well. I fill up these weeks because it keeps me busy, y'all. If I don't stay busy, I don't know what to do, and then I stay idle, and then I'm just getting into all sorts of shenanigans. So this
He
keeps
gets really
me
twitchy.
Yeah, this keeps me on the straight and narrow, for sure.
You get anxious if you don't have work to do.
Yeah. Alden is saying, have I ever featured hymns on your channel? Would love to hear what you have to say about some of the great ones. I bet you know some fantastic ones. Well, Alden, Dexter, thank you very much.
Dexter, thank you.
We'll
definitely have some more Queen.
I'll talk about Dexter in a second, but with Alden, I remember, I don't think I've done any hymns on the channel, but there was one back early on where I think it was like how to harmonize a melody in 10 minutes or something. It was
one of your early the Daily Dogs?
It was gonna be I think I was getting ready for a rehearsal here at the church, and it's are we live? I hope we're live.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Maury, I hope we're live. Hope y'all are getting us.
Maury, refresh your screen, Maury. Whoop, I misspelled Maury. Sorry. What was I talking about? I had a new piece for our choir that I needed to figure out how to play, and I went through how I might harmonize it and do that. So that one's available. I think I've also done some hymn-based things in our behind the score studies and videos over on Patreon. So that's available, but I appreciate you asking. And then who was it?
Dexter.
Dexter is asking for more Queen.
For the super chat, we really truly appreciate that.
Yeah, it's been thank you. It's been a few months, I think, since we have Queen
been a bit,
on the channel. That gives me some. It's getting colder again. I can wear my Queen jacket. So
Wear your Freddie Mercury jacket.
We'll bring Queen back before too long.
Yeah,
I appreciate
love
you
it.
asking that.
Yeah, thank you. That's a great request.
There is Arrow.
Hey, Arrow.
Guitar is asking, is it tougher to harmonize a melody or create a melody to a sequence of harmonic progressions? I don't think it's one is harder than the other, but it takes us a different set of skills. Once you have a set of a harmonic progression, you can rhythmicize a rhythm and then select the notes. But really, the trick is to give as many non-chord tones as regular chord tones. If you only stick to the notes that are within the key or within the specific chord itself, you're not going to get a very great or dynamic melody. It's just going to be bopping around all of the notes that are in the chord. You have having passing tones and neighbor tones and appoggiaturas and escape tones and all of these different ways that we can embellish the harmonies that are there with our melodies. That's the way to do it. And I'm excited about that. Thank you. Let's see. Stephen is saying, before I forget, the Doctor Who concert that you told me about is now on BBC Sounds. Okay.
Oh, cool.
I will check that out. Thank you very
Awesome.
much. Stephen. Master Luke says, short question. Oh, Halloween. I think I have done Halloween. by Halloween. I think it was around this time, maybe a year ago.
I'll look it up.
Maybe two, and maybe Arrow can help with that as well.
Okay.
It's on. It might be. There he is. He did. Thank you, Arrow. Arrow is the
Okay.
keeper of our spreadsheet, our directory.
Yeah,
that
the Daily
keeps-
Doug directory. We have it linked to it in
Yeah.
every video description
Yeah.
in all of Doug's
Thanks
videos.
to Arrow for keeping all of that
Huge
straight
Thanks for that.
I
Yes,
use it.
indeed.
all the time, because anymore people will ask, "Have you done that?" And you would think I'd remember, but there's a lot of episodes, and sometimes, especially if it's been a while, I have a remembrance of looking it up, and I have a small remembrance of the music itself. But yeah, there you go.
Arrow is the key master.
Yeah, thanks,
Andrew,
Ray.
that's true.
Ray worked on that spreadsheet as well. Rock and roll. All right.
Yeah, we had a few of our folks who helped to kind
Kinda-
of revamp or retool the spreadsheet. So big thanks to Ray and Vendy and Arrow for your work on that. And Arrow is the main maintainer of the spreadsheet, keeps it
Wonderful.
filled and everything. So
Thank you,
very,
Kier.
very thankful for that.
Those Tubular Bells videos were quite fun. I need to get back to more Mike Oldfield. More Mike Oldfield. That was great. Last week, we started with Iron Maiden. I am Zool. Yeah, we started with Iron Maiden with their debut album, and I did 5 songs. So before too long, we'll do side 2, but not this week. Phantom of the Opera was in there. I think Running Free was in there, and Prowler was in there, and Sanctuary, and I can't remember the other one. But yeah, some great tunes from excuse me, from Iron Maiden. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Meanwhile, y'all are just doing Ghostbusters quotes. It doesn't take much to get us started, does it?
There is no Dana.
Only Zool.
There
Yeah,
it is.
there it is.
Only Zool.
We also did we for our Patreon last week. We took a look at Holst and his the Planets series and suite, and we went to
Love that.
we kept going. We've done the first 2 movements, and we got to the third. So the third movement was Mercury,
The Winged Messenger.
the Winged Messenger,
Yeah.
and
It's a wonderful, wonderful
what a
episode.
beautiful bitonal
It is beautiful.
piece.
Yes, it is.
And it's
Doesn't
it's
sound
it's
like it, though.
amazing how it works. So let's take a look on that on Patreon if you would
Who you
like.
call.
Yeah, I had a lovely time with Stevie Ray Vaughan's Riviera Paradise on Wednesday. Played along to that one. It's not just blues, y'all. It's got some really jazzy elements to it. It's a slow burn, but if you need to chill out and just enjoy yourself, take a look at that Stevie Ray tune for sure. Oh, there's Frozen Kingdom.
Hey, Frozen Kingdom, new subscriber. Huge thank you. Big fan of your musical theory and application during reaction videos. Would love to see you do more metal reactions, namely technical, death metal. Oh, like technical that you can go
Sure.
into
You have
like
any
how
suggestions?
it's put together in the music
Who
theory.
is a technical death
and
metal
application.
band?
Yeah, I like that. That's a good
Yeah.
question. Do y'all have any
Yeah,
suggestions
maybe.
for us?
Andrew, Mars the Bringer of War, I've already looked at that. So that's
Yes.
over, we're looking at the score and doing a whole bunch of analyzation.
Yeah.
And looking into how he divvied up the instruments and what he's doing with all that. It's an ongoing series, and
Over on our Patreon.
yeah.
It's called Behind the Score.
let's see.
And it's on Doug's Patreon at patreon.com/Doug Helvering.
That's us.
And if you look up Holst Mars,
Yeah.
you'll find that there. Anywhere from, if you join the Patreon, anywhere from the $5 per month tier or one of the higher tiers, you can have access to the behind the score videos.
David is asking if I like the new album, The Virgin Steel. So back at home, I've had our Virgin
Oh,
Steel
yeah, yeah.
album out. I
Yeah.
haven't listened to it yet. I've
Oh,
just
not
had it
yet.
out, so I can't listen.
Yeah, I guess we
I can't
haven't
tell
listened
you
to it yet, have
what
we?
what I think of it yet because I haven't yet had a
We
chance to
put
listen
it
to it.
out as a reminder to ourselves.
For
Haven't
sure.
gotten to it
Yeah,
yet. So
and we got a whole bunch more stuff this past
we
week.
did. We had a very dear friend who sent us some albums
records.
and
Yeah.
CDs, and
I think Tom's not on here, but Tom sent us something. Bruce sent us some
Tom sent
stuff.
us something. Bruce did. So huge thanks.
The next time we're
Yeah.
back at the house, maybe next week, we'll show you what we've got, and be able to properly lift those up to all of y'all.
And Arrow just put the Patreon link here in the chat. So if y'all are interested in clicking on that and checking out what is available, which is a lot. There's a lot of content over on Doug's Patreon.
For sure.
So patreon.com/Doug Helvering.
Frozen is saying that so some good technical death metal bands would be Atheist, Necrophagist, First Fragment, Obscura, Gorguts, and Spawn of Possession.
Nice.
Thank you. I'll
I've
have
heard of a few of those.
I'll have the chat here so I can look up those later.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Excellent. So yeah, we also last week on Thursday I released a reaction to Frank Zappa and his tune 50/50. And then we finished out the week with some Spock's Beard. It's been a long time since we had any music by Spock's Beard, and their song The Light was highly upvoted in our latest fan favorites episode, and but it didn't quite get enough votes to get into that countdown. So I put it on here on YouTube, and it was really interesting to get into some early Neil Morse to see how his writing has progressed throughout his career. It was a really interesting look into that. What are you looking at?
Never mind.
Okay. See, Jason says we need more Ozzy and Randy Rhoads. I don't think it'll be too long. I did the Blizzard of Oz, right? Ozzy's first album, for side 1 and side 2. I don't think it'll be too long before we get to Diary of a Madman and do the same thing. But not this week or next week. But not too long. Thank you for asking that. Okay, should we am I missing anything? Let's talk about what's happening this next week, okay? Matt says that Judas Priest has a new track that has dropped. I think we're gonna do Judas Priest in another week or two, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, not too long. I think
Yeah.
I'll get to some of that new stuff.
Oh, I think not this coming week, but next week.
Yeah, did you like it, Matt?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Excellent. Okay, so coming up this week, they've been hanging out. How long? Shoot, 18 minutes.
Yeah.
We need to tell them what's happening this week.
Yeah.
Metal Monday, we're going back to Tool.
Yes.
Friends, it's Tool. It's not a Tool Tuesday, it's a Tool Monday.
Yeah.
And the song is called Schism.
Yeah.
And it's a really fascinating tune. It's from their album called Lateralis, which came out like in 2001, I believe. And they hadn't done a new album for 5 years. And this was the first single on the new album. And he's talking about how all the pieces fit. The fans were a little bit uneasy because Maynard had started a new band and had done another album with a different band between the Tool albums. And so this one coming back, yeah, all the pieces fit. We're still here, y'all. It also is a commentary on relationships and how commentary can just be broken down. And it's just a perfect circle, right, Bruce? So it's going to be really lovely to get back to Tool and I really enjoyed Schism, trying to figure out all of the changing meters of that particular tune. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? I think we're gonna do a song from a new band. I think they're a band. It's called Electric Callboy. And I have no idea who these people are, but actually Megan and John have been fielding requests for these guys. I think they're a band, right? Electric
Yes.
Call. It's not just a boy. It's an actual band.
Correct.
I have no idea, but they're like telling me that I've got to take a look at this. I have no idea,
It's fun
friends.
stuff.
Master Luke likes it.
It's fun stuff.
So yeah, we sometimes we need some fun stuff and some newer things. We do a whole lot of classic old things. So on Wednesday we're going to do Pump It by Electric Callboy. And then on Thursday, I'm not doing a throwback Thursday. I'm going back to music by Ren, who has a brand new album out. And so I'm going to look.
Yeah, he's released it. Yeah, actually, there is I think there's a new, but this is a new track.
Yeah.
That Ren just released. It's, what is it?
Money Game.
Yeah, Money Game Part 3. He just released.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, we got to check out Money Game and Money Game Part 2.
So I'm going to do the trilogy of Money Game.
Yeah.
By Ren. That guy is
Incredible.
yeah, he's a genius.
Absolute genius.
And yeah, like somebody earlier in the chat said that they really liked when I reacted to Hi Ren. I can't turn away from him, y'all.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take a
Yeah.
look at this one and see what this
Absolutely
is
incredible.
all about. And I'm looking forward to it. Maury is asking for more ELO.
Oh, yeah, we can get some more ELO.
What I've heard from them, I absolutely love.
Yeah. For sure.
It's just tough to fit everybody in on the same week. Ray's asking, when am I going to do music by Stimpy? I don't know who Stimpy is.
I don't either.
Is that Ren and Stimpy? I don't know. I don't know. Master Luke says it's like hardcore tech. Oh, I think he's talking about Callboy. Okay. Mixed with metal and pop. It's amazing what they do in these days, right? We have all of these different streams of musical styles, and people just do all the sorts of this stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah. So yeah, Money Game is going to be on Thursday, and then on Friday we're going back to some Supertramp, y'all. And this is an interesting one. Back last month, we did our epics fan favorites, and we got a bunch of wonderful suggestions from our patrons about which great longer songs to include on the channel, and we only got to include 3 because they were longer tunes.
Right.
So the Spock's Beard one that I did last week came from that that set of voting.
Yeah.
Right? And then the Dazed and Confused that I did from Led Zeppelin also came from that voting.
Yep.
So I thought, I'm going to keep going with Masterpiece Fridays based on our patrons' suggestions.
Awesome.
And so this time we're doing Brother, Where You Bound by Supertramp. That was an album, the first album after Roger Hodgson left the band. It was in the mid-'80s, I believe. And yeah, Andrew has it right. David Gilmour is the featured guitarist and does the lead guitar solos on that song. And I believe it's the longest individual track that Supertramp ever recorded. So I'm looking forward to getting into that one. And yeah, y'all are saying that that's great. They're great stuff. I'm excited about that. Somebody says Dixie Dregs. I believe our next Behind the Score, which is going to be in another week or two, is going to feature some music by the Dregs.
Nice.
So we aim to please, friends.
Awesome.
So again, it's Tool with Schism, and then Electric Callboy with a song called Pump It, to Ren, to Supertramp with Brother Where You Bound. And I believe that the Patreon selection for this month there's a poll ongoing this week, is what I meant
For
to
what
say.
on Patreon?
The Extended Play Lounge, the next
The
CPL
next
that's coming
Extended
out
Play
this
Lounge
week
video.
is going. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Pink Floyd live at Pompeii, back in
Nice.
the early '70s. We have 5 different either classic live concert films or just concert albums, live albums, up against each other, including Made in Japan from Deep Purple. We've got Live at Leeds by The Who. I think we've got Live at Shepperton Studios from Genesis, which is a great video, I've been told.
Cool.
And I can't remember what else we put in there. I'll remember at some point. But it's I think that Pink Floyd is going to win out, and so that'll be up this week.
Lay, welcome to Helvering's Army. Thank you
Hello!
for being a member here
Glad
on
you're
our
here.
YouTube.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Woohoo!
Saw someone mention, Bruce mentioned Journey. We gotta do, a lot of Journey music
I do.
already, but it would be fun to do, even if it's one that you know.
You know,
it'd be fun to do one on the channel here.
They've got
Or one or more.
some early stuff that I don't believe I know.
Oh,
The Steve Perry stuff, and the stuff that was like, if you think
Journey
of
that was on the radio a lot.
like Journey,
know.
the greatest hits, I know
Yeah.
several of those songs and know them well.
Wheel
So
in the Sky.
if you're talking about
so good.
he says he was
So
answering a
much that's
question,
good.
not suggesting.
Oh, sorry.
But cool, Journey's
yeah.
cool. I also people have suggested Ambrosia, which I know from some of their later stuff, but some of the early stuff they say is
Right.
like really interesting progressive rock.
Interesting.
And
Cool.
yeah, I also have an eye on the end of the month, and we're still thinking about what to maybe do for Halloween-ish time here. So we're not going to do a whole lot in that, but we want to do a little bit for the spooky season.
Okay, so wait a minute. So
What do you got?
Steven mentioned. Okay, so when I hear Made in Japan,
Yeah.
I think
Deep
of
Purple.
Deep Purple, but apparently there's an Iron Maiden live album, Made in Japan.
Ah, there you go.
We should check that out.
Yeah. Kira's right. Yes is another great band.
Oh God,
We've done a
yeah.
whole bunch of Yes on the channel. In fact, our most recent Extended Play Lounge was the Yes album.
That's how much I feel. I love that song, Jimmy. Feel for you, baby. Love that song.
Let's see. Master Luke is mentioned Camel. Yeah, I love Camel. I've really enjoyed the music from them that I've gotten to hear so far. The one that sticks out is the Snow Goose, music inspired by the Snow Goose. And I've got the album, and we've got the full version, the full album reaction of that one. I really
over on
enjoy
our
it.
Patreon.
We'll get to more
the
Camel.
full reaction to
yeah,
the Snow
before
Goose
too
is over
long.
there. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Echoes on Pompeii. Oh, nice version of Echoes on.
Yeah, Luke, I think you'll enjoy that episode. I had time to look through and synthesize a lot of the story behind it. And
Yeah, Doug kind of got to act as narrator,
It was
which
wonderful.
was really wonderful. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful video.
Great band.
Yeah,
Great band.
beautiful.
Oh
piece of
man,
music.
Andrew, Andrew is seeing Steve Hackett again on Halloween night. He's doing
Ooh,
Foxtrot.
nice.
Steve Hackett and band was at Town Hall in New York City last night, and if I wasn't
wish we-
just dog tired, I would have gotten my butt into New York to see that, because
Yeah.
we're like halfway in between New York and Philadelphia, so. It's not too hard to get to pretty much anything in New York or Philly or in New Jersey, but it just didn't work out for us to go there last night. We were like conked out. We had a council meeting, Council of Doug's Zoom meeting, which is fun.
really
We do a
fun.
couple of those a month.
Yeah.
And many of y'all were with us then, so thank you for hanging out with us. Listen to some great music, but yeah, after that we just kind of had dinner and conked out. And
Yes, indeed.
but yeah, I know that that he's out and touring, and they're in America right now. So enjoy that. It's going to be. I hear it's a
Awesome.
great show, a great show. Who talked about ABBA?
Oh yeah, I do pronounce it. I grew up
ABBA,
I grew
ABBA.
up with family who called them Abba, and so I always pronounce it Abba. I know I think most other people say Abba,
It's the same way fronts and
but
back, by the way.
yes,
Yeah, it's a palindrome.
yes.
How about that?
Well,
I wonder if they figured that out when they named the group that. It's a special thing. Oh man. Yeah, Leffy, or
yeah,
Luke,
I got you,
it
Maury.
is wonderful, right? We're talking about so many different kinds of genres. We just are here because we love music, and it's an important part of our lives, you know. And
What is? I'm sorry.
music,
Yeah,
right?
I'm sorry. I
And
was
we,
looking at what people were saying.
yeah, we like to
I
have fun
wasn't-
with ourselves.
I didn't hear you.
It's yeah.
Oh, music is
We don't take
incredibly-
ourselves too seriously,
That's
and
true.
just we do what we do, you know. Reviewing these songs, giving them time on a daily basis, and it's such a fun way to spend your day. You know, it's every day. It's what am I going to discover today that I didn't know yesterday, and I get to share it with all of you. It's a lovely thing.
And the best
yeah.
thing is you get to teach while you're doing it too. You know, you're discovering new stuff and giving a real time, you know, analysis of what you're hearing as much as you're able to glean on a first time listen what you're hearing in it, you know, what key it's in and chord progressions you hear, and getting to read in on the background of it. Is there a backstory? Who are the musicians in it? You know, all that kind of thing. It's really fun and rewarding to get to do this work that you do.
Yeah. Andrew, I think if I get back to Spock's Beard on the channel, I'll do The Great Nothing. I was trying to figure out which one to do, the light or the Great Nothing, and both of them were
Pedro.
being voted on in our last fan favorites poll, and so I ended up going with the one that got more votes from our community. And but I also have had The Great Nothing on my radar for quite some time. So you know, since we just did some Spock's Beard, it'll be a while, I think, but we'll get back to some more from them at some point. Excellent. Larry is saying, how about Crown Lands? I don't know that group.
I don't know.
Awesome. I will take a look. Thank you, thank you.
DMJ like ELP.
Yeah, I know how long that song is, Andrew. That's okay. That's okay.
Ingve did a cover of Gimme Gimme Gimme. I'm sorry,
No.
what?
No.
I have to check that out. I love it.
That
I
can't
love it.
even imagine what that would sound like.
That'd be fun.
I can't even imagine what that would sound like.
Do you know that? Do you know the song? Do you
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah. I live with you. Of course I know what that song sounds like.
It's not one of my favorites of theirs, but
You have to wait till
I
after
think-
midnight. It's true. Oh, Lordy. I'm all out of fun puns and things, I
we
think.
probably should
Y'all.
review the week coming up then, yeah?
We probably should.
That's a good idea.
Um,
On Monday, tomorrow.
yeah, I have recorded it already, and it is Schism by Tool.
Yeah.
If you want to try to watch me try to follow asymmetrical meters upon asymmetrical meters, that's the one for you tomorrow. The main riff in that is 5/8 plus 7/8, and
Oh, my back itches.
it's a whole lot of math going past you really far. Excellent. Oh, Stephen is saying Crownlands is a Canadian band. Oh, wow. Well, if they've worked with some
work with 3 of Rush's producers.
rock and roll.
And Alex and Getty also.
Yeah. Master Luke, we've done one song by Gojira.
Yeah.
Was it Amazonia? It was
Yes,
something,
we did Amazonia.
It was something
I
about
think
the
that's-
Amazon.
Yeah.
That we did by them. I was a French band, if I remember right. I remember them fondly. Awesome. Somebody was asking, I think it was Leffe, why you and I don't do some duets, sing some duets on YouTube.
I don't think the world wants that. I don't know about.
Tens of people are waiting for it. We do have, if you do some searching, we do.
No.
We do.
No.
I'm not going to tell them.
No.
Handbells. We did.
Oh,
we
well,
did a
yeah.
handbell duet. If you want to watch the two of us play 19 handbells, not all at once, but
Was it 19 of them?
I think so. 19 different handbells is what sticks in my memory.
It's fun.
Maury, there's a few things of
choreography.
Megan playing her horn on the internet.
Nope. Don't go searching. No. And if you still have those things in their public, we gotta make those private, please.
All right, so search them out before they go away, friends.
I will find them right now and take care of
y'all think that y'all want to hear me sing? All right.
Doug's you're a good singer. Will you stop trying to be like you're not a good singer? Come on.
Bruce
Everyone
is
knows
saying
it's
that
not
the
true.
Ingve cover is on YouTube. I'll have to look at that later today.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Crown lands are indigenous
Firth the Fifth
peoples.
on handbells would be cool, Bill.
Oh.
Oh, look, they're searching.
Crown lands are indigenous peoples of Canada.
Rock and roll.
Oh, that's awesome. That makes me want to look them up even more. I mean, I already wanted to,
yeah.
just knowing who they've worked with, but to hear that as well, I really like to do what I can to support indigenous peoples.
There was French horn in the
Wonderful.
Spock's Beard selection from Friday. The bass player, Dave Maros, also plays horn, right?
Wait, what are we? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Repeat, please. I'm tired today.
I know,
what
y'all
was
are-
it that you said?
That there's some French horn in the Spock's Beard tune
Oh yeah.
that I reviewed on
I liked
on
that.
Friday.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
Hey, stop propaganda.
Hey,
Good
Glenn's
to see
here.
you live.
Rock and roll. Doug's Prague album should end with the Daily Doug jingle. Maybe I can hide it. Maybe I can hide it in there and sort of see if the real fans can figure it out. Maybe. I haven't had a chance too much to write anymore on it. I did a little bit a couple weekends ago, and I've just been so busy that I haven't had a chance to really clear my desk and dive into writing that. So it's still in progress, but it's not progressing extremely fast until it just goes in spurts when I get a chance to get back to it. And yeah, it's a lovely opportunity to get to write again, and I'm glad that some of y'all are excited to hear what I come up with. Hopefully soon, not too long.
You all are gonna love it
Yeah.
when you're done with it and you're able to after you've completed the composition process and we're able to get musicians to put it into music for us. I think it's going to be amazing.
Whenever we go to karaoke, we just need to call Leffe. He's got us. He's setting us up. We're going to sing "Endless Love."
No, we've all. What was it that we talked about doing?
Fogelberg.
Yeah.
We're going to do "Longer" by Fogelberg,
Yeah, Longer.
and I'll sing the high part.
Yes.
That's the way it's going to go.
Yeah.
You'd have to get me at least 3 drinks in to do
To
that.
get you to stand up and sing.
Yeah, but I think that that can be arranged at some point. It's been forever since I did karaoke.
It's been a long time for
Yeah,
me too.
long time. For many years.
Mm-hmm.
Let's let them know again what we've got going this week, because I've got to start getting ready for this service. It's going to come up here at the top of the hour. We're going to start tomorrow with Tool on a Metal Monday. The song is called Schism, and it's from their Lateralis record. And I went back and looked. Lateralis was my 3rd ever music reaction way back in early February of 2021, and this is from the same album. In fact, it's the lead single from that album, and it's wonderful music. So tune in for that. Patrons, either Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll be more than likely taking a look at Live at Pompeii from Pink Floyd, as it's currently in the lead for our poll over on Patreon. If you're not currently on Patreon, sign up at least the $5 level, and you can get access to that when it drops. On Wednesday,
Yeah.
we're going to be doing a song called "Pump It" from a band called Electric Callboy, and I have no idea what I'm in for except what y'all have said and what Megan and John have said. So this is one that a lot of our stuff comes through matriculation with our Discord and with our Patreon, and it's on my master
Yeah,
list,
on
and
the
I pick it.
Discord, we have a recommendations
We also
portal.
have a Gmail address. People
Yeah.
can email us at itsthedailydug@gmail.com. And
Yep.
so some of these that aren't on that list come from mostly through there and people sending us emails. And you and John look at those emails as much as I do. And so
Yeah.
you're like, hey, there's some, and you're bringing in our meetings, like a lot of people are asking
Yeah.
for Electric Callboy. Okay, Digibirder, I got you covered. I'm going to wear the yellow jacket. I'm going to wear my yellow leather jacket for Wednesday. I can do that.
Nice.
I can do that. It comes through matriculation. There's my bumper sticker. And Soggy, thank you, Soggy. I wonder how many people in America can spell matriculation anymore. Should I not talk about our
I think-
education system? Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything.
And then that's probably a good thing. On Thursday, going back to music by Ren, and we're going to take a look at Money Game, part 1, part 2, and part 3. I took a look, and I think altogether it's like 15 or 16 minutes of music. So that'll be, excuse me, fun on Thursday to listen to more music from Ren. And then we're finishing out the week with Brother Where You Bound by Supertramp. And that one comes highly recommended from a whole bunch of folks. And it's going to be wonderful. Friends,
Yeah.
Tool, Pink Floyd, Electric Callboy, Ren, and Supertramp.
I'm looking forward to this week.
We better buy extra beer for that party, because that's going to be a party.
We don't
Awesome.
need beer for the party.
Awesome. Let's see. Anything else before we say bye to the people here? Thank you, Jimmy. I think it's a great week. We do our best
Yeah,
every
thank
week.
you.
The hard part is scheduling what's next. We've got a whole long list, and it's just really on feel and what we feel is right. What if it feels right this week, then that's where we're headed. And on a week-to-week basis, a couple weeks, a month at a time, we try to have everything sort of filter out so that there's some prog, there's some metal, there's some classic rock, there's some new stuff, there's maybe some jazzy stuff, and even now there's an anime or something from a video game or a movie score. We've got all these different streams of musical development and repertoire that are available to us.
Yeah.
And it gets harder and harder the longer
Yeah,
we do this.
it really does.
But that's what we're going with this week, and I'm excited to get into that. Ray is right. I do want to get back to more Cowboy Bebop. We did Tank a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago, and I've listened
We
to that.
definitely need
I
to
think I've watched that
revisit
episode
Cowboy
like
Bebop.
3 or 4 times.
There's a lot
Just
that we
bopping
can
in my
mine.
chair.
There's a lot that we can mine from, not mine, but there's a lot of excellent content just in Cowboy Bebop alone. There's so much amazing anime music to dig into, and game music to dig into, and we're gonna keep visiting India. We're gonna keep
Sure.
visiting like Indonesia, and we need to dig into like some more Brazilian music. We're trying to spread ourselves out a little more, and be more encompassing of stuff from outside our kind of
Yeah.
normal, like
Who
Western music traditions.
who was it that put in the extreme piece? Now I can't find it, but I just wrote this down.
Rise
Halsey,
by
thank you.
Extreme.
Rise by Extreme. I don't think I've gotten to anything by them, but
That's true.
but I know them. I think.
Nice.
Wonderful. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. It's our
Yeah.
pleasure to be with you on a Sunday. You've kept us
Truly
company
is.
on my off hour
Yeah,
between
thank you.
services. And
We appreciate you all so much.
You've stuck with us, and you've had this lovely set of cabinets. That's all of our filed music
the
here at
whole
the
music
church. That's what
library.
we're looking. The lighting is better this way. If we turn back to where and looking that way, then it's we get to see it. It's nice. It's a lovely window in the backyard here, but the
Yeah.
lighting is weird on our faces.
It is pretty bad.
So
though.
yeah, the bongos are up there. Yeah, that's just where they are for now. But one more time,
One more rundown.
one more rundown.
of the week coming up.
Get back to the current month. There we go. Tool, Pink Floyd, Electric Callboy, Ren, and Supertramp. Friends, it's going to be a great week. I'll update the documentation here so that everybody can see it as we go, and we'll see you along the way. Right? Our premieres are at 4:30 Eastern. For sure on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and hopefully on Thursday as well. So tune in and hang out with us while we debut these new episodes.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will see you soon.
Lots of love, everybody.
Lots of love.
Wishing you a good week ahead.
Okay. All right. Or are we still on? See what I mean? Yeah, there's the backyard. It's lovely. There you go. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
There's the shadow.
Yeah. All right. I think that's all, y'all. Actually, you know what? I should just bring this in and keep it rolling. Go through the service.
I don't think that's
I think we'd lose a lot of us. But you get to see me play piano. I should end this while I should end this. All right.
idea.
Have a great week, y'all. See you soon.